Today is day 3 of Dr Des Fernandes' UK and Ireland tour. We are off in a minute in our Environ cab. We're going to go and pick him up, and then we're going to take him off to meet one of the most celebrated journalists at the moment, which is Nadine Baggott. Hi! Hello, how are you? Oh, great to see you. Right, are you ready to go driving?
Yes.
Okay, bag, anything to take with you, or we'll just go? Come on, let's go. We've got a fabulous day for this.
So good to see you again.
Oh.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. Right, I'm going to leave you together.
Okay.
And we're going to be in the other car following you. So, over to you, Des.
All to myself.
Lady.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm in a very different setup today. I'm in the back of a cab with a skincare legend. This is Dr Des Fernandes, and I'm going to be grilling him about the best 10 things and the worst 10 things you can do for your skin. So, I've got 10 questions. I know you haven't been prepared, so let's just dive straight in. What's the single most important thing you can do to care for your skin?
Well, I think the most important thing that you ever can do for your skin is to feed it vitamin A.
Okay, that answers my question, because I remember meeting you nearly 20 years ago. You were without a doubt the first person ever to speak to me about vitamin A, the importance of retinoids, that entire group. You were so ahead of the game. So I'm going to ask you, and I'm sure you're going to say this, what's the single most, if you could choose one active ingredient to put on your skin, it would be?
Vitamin A.
A particular form of vitamin A, or do you not mind?
Well, it's something that you find is not irritating. So generally we're talking about the sort of fatty forms of vitamin A, like retinol palmitate.
Yes.
And
the idea is you use them morning and night.
That's right.
So you build up your levels slowly. However, I found out the other day you do have some retinols.
Oh yes. I believe in using as many different types of vitamin A as you can, because they all have slightly different metabolisms. And what I'm trying to encourage is that we should develop different forms of retinoic acid. Because, you know, most people think, oh, well, it's just retinoic acid. But it's not just simple retinoic acid. There's cis, there's trans, etc. And so by offering the skin different forms of vitamin A, I hope that one persuades the skin to form all these different forms of vitamin A, because they stimulate different receptors.
And the idea behind it is, if you could just give me a single line to explain what vitamin A does for the skin, what does it do?
Well, it totally governs the skin.
It does, doesn't it?
It controls the growth.
It's king, president, prime minister, everything, isn't it?
And not only that, but the sort of controller as well, sort of, or the organizer for the king. So it's got this strange, it's an unusual situation where access into the cell is governed by vitamin A, and if you can't get in, you can't get the effects. And that's the problem, that once you destroy the access molecules, the receptors, which you do very easily by being out in the sun, then the vitamin A can't get into the cell easily, and so we need to persuade the cell to take in more and build up the receptors back to the concentration of receptors that we had when we were young. You know, many people sort of think, oh, we're trying to go over excessive, but we're not. We're trying to restore normal levels.